Fandango. That's right, Fandango. That word, it's a real word, and it's a real thing. It's a fast Spanish dance. But we're not cutting a rug this morning. We're not doing that.
We're going to stay right here in our seats as we preview Fandango, the event. It's from Lutheran Family Services of Nebraska.
Here this morning, Nancy Johnson and Cheryl Murray. Thanks for stopping
Nice to have you back. Good morning.
Fandango. I think we talk to you about every year about this event. It's a fun event. What is it? What's the theme this year?
It is all sports, all fun, all to raise money for really important programs for children here in Nebraska.
How do you infuse fun into the night?
Oh my gosh, if it's not fun, we don't want to do it. So this will be really carried out by the participants, people who come in their favorite sports attire. And so we're going to do something a little different this year, and we want everybody to be thinking about what they're going to wear, sports theme. There might be a little prize, actually, for the best costume or outfit.
I do see.
Sports themes, what are we talking about? Football uniforms, soccer outfits?
Sure, sumo wrestling. Sport. I mean, like whatever comes into your mind. We want you to have fun.
Good. Cheryl said to me, because I'll be there as the MC, and I said, what should I wear? She said, the more ridiculous, the better. So there's your guide.
It is fun.
Yes.
Nancy, how did you get involved with the Guild? And then what does the Guild do to support LFS?
About 16 years ago, a friend of mine used Cheryl via their adoption program and adopted a little girl who's now driving. She's 16. And I started going to the events and realized how awesome this organization was and what they did for the community, empowered young women and men. And before I knew it, I was the president of the Guild. So, because no one can say no to Cheryl. And the Guild helps the organization get exposure to the community, and they just have so many amazing programs that we need just anybody that can volunteer a half hour, an hour of their time. There's just so many things they can do that will help out.
Yeah, Cheryl, how great is the need for support?
Well, it is so much greater than I think most people realize. Even myself, I'm in it every single day, raising money and talking about our programs for children, and I'm constantly surprised by the poverty, by the number of children that are exposed to trauma, childhood trauma, and our therapists that are trained in specific ways to help them move from that traumatic experience into healing and recovery and a healthy childhood. And that's vast. And so we have lots of programs for kids. We make sure that there's a little bit of overlap so we don't have a gap in our service delivery. But an event like this is raising funds for each and every one of those programs that impacts so many kids in our community.
How do you raise money? Is it just through ticket sales, or are there auction items and people are opening up their handbags at the end of the night to give?
Yes. There's sponsorships that happen before the event, and then of course there's ticket sales. We want people to come in and get their tickets now so that they can get a seat for Fandango on February 20th. And then we have, actually we have a small auction, and we've got really fun, unique items, and then we have a live auction. And what's amazing about this night is that people are so inspired when they hear the story, when they see the video of what we're doing and impacting the lives of kids here in town, that really almost everybody by the end of the night has raised their hand and made a pledge to support the program. And the energy in the room is just infectious and exciting for all of us.
Fandango is one of your big fundraisers, but I know there's some viewers that won't be able to make it to the event. How can they get involved outside of Fandango?
Well, they can contact me via our Guild and through the website for Lutheran Family Services. Nancy heads up our Guild. We have about 120 women, and they can have any level of participation that they want. Some women just want to say, gosh, you're doing good things and here's my donation. And others say, gosh, I don't have a lot to give, but I can give you time, and I'll come to meetings and I'll help do a diaper drive in my church or something. I mean, there's lots of ways to get involved.
We were talking about the giving guide and event book with Auntie. You're in there, for me, learning about your programs and about your organization. That's where your eyes really open up. And you kind of have that get it moment, and you see maybe you're not using those services, but you come to quickly appreciate just how valuable they are and why they're needed locally. Yes, in Omaha. So the best way to get tickets to Fandango is?
Go to our website, lfsneb.org, and at the bottom of the screen you'll see the Fandango logo, and just click on that and you'll go right to our ticket sales.
Fandango is at the new Il Palazzo
Yes.
on 132nd Street, February 20th. a great facility.
Have you been there?
I have.
Yeah.
A few times, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, Mike. It's Italian.
But the Italians built it, okay?
They did. Beautiful. We're excited to be there.
Yeah,
Love it.
it'll be good.
Thank you
Thanks,
both.
guys.
I'll see you on the 20th, okay?
Thank you.
Delivery from Mother Nature in our picture of the day.
A two-time Oscar-winning director is going to join us tomorrow to take us inside the filmmaking process. Stay tuned to see what else we have planned.